Good afternoon, everyone. I want to tell you a story about a clinic. Well, it's a very important customer. And as you all know, we love doing fecal samples. So that's exactly what I did. We went out, collected fecal samples. We got incredible results that showed that our competitor product really didn't work that well. I presented the results to clinic, and guess what? He didn't believe me. He was not convinced at all. So what did we do? We did more manure samples, because that's why they pay me the big bucks, is to collect you know what. Anyways, we educated him on the Wisconsin sugar flotation technique. He set up his own lab. Voila, he started to get results very similar to what we got. Still, by the end of that year, he had not changed his recommendations. We were still barely on the shelf. The following year, voila, Mr. Veterinarian still really didn't believe to what I had to say. Anyways, undeterred, we took more manure samples. We actually did a fecal egg count reduction test with the veterinarian. Voila, the competitor product actually was working less than what we had anticipated. All of a sudden, by the end of that year, with the help of tech services, he had changed his dewormer protocol, and we had a 208% increase of sales of Safeguard in that clinic. It's very important. If I can pass on a couple of things to you, is never give up. Just keep the science coming to the clinic. Let the data build up to the point where they can no longer say no, that they have to accept Safeguard. After all, it's an extra cost, right? So business speaking, they don't want to do it, but the data proves the point. If I can pass one thing on to you, is never give up. You always keep in the back of your head that veterinarians do not want to change. It causes them work. It creates an extra cost to their clinic. Keep plowing, keep the science in front of their face, and eventually they'll make the right decision. If I can pass one thing on to you as a representative, is never, never, never give up. Focus on your customer. Another very important thing is always remember where your customer is coming from. The extra cost, the time the veterinarian is going to have to dedicate to the change in his practice, even changing his computer system, educating his staff, educating his customers. Very important that we see our business from our customer's point of view. With Vista, we had a huge issue where our competitor was essentially passing on a, maybe not a lie, but probably not a full truth, in that somehow Vista was not going to work in the face of antibiotics. And of course, I'm referring to the Pasturella part of the vaccine. With the help of Dr. Grant Royan, I was able to present a study refuting that. So it's just a small example of what tech services does to support our business. They provided me with a trial that essentially addressed the exact situation that I was facing. Oh, don't go away, not yet. Last words I want to share with you. Work with tech services. They are awesome. They will support your business and make things happen. Janice and Roy are just absolutely fantastic, so use them. And don't forget where your customer's coming from.